All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the We Book It podcast. Let's start the show.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to the Friday night SmackDown Lowdown, however we call it. I'm stepping in for Timmy. I'm sorry. I'm stepping in for Teddy the Lemon Pepper Step of the night. We're gonna run the show. We had a good show tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's go ahead and dive into it and see why I think it was a good PLD. Take a look at us on the socials. We book it podcast on YouTube. We book it underscore podcast on the Instagram. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that. um, so tonight, getting into the show, right? We have Sami Zayn and Nick Aldis having a conversation. Sammy is on his Justice for Sammy campaign, so he's talking about all trying to get back in the title picture. He had him talking about Randy Orton. Randy Orton appears. Um, we immediately, once Randy starts talking, we hear Cody Rhodes calling from the ring, the signal for Orton to come into the ring, to come out to the ring to go ahead and have a conversation, fight, whatever he's about to do. Um, Orton does walk towards the ring, and as Orton is leaving, Sammy says to Nick Aldis, "I will take this justice into my own hands." Once Orton gets out towards the ring, Nick Aldis comes out, tells them that they are going to have a one-on-one match at main event, Sunday night main event in Atlanta. And there is a stipulation during this time period until Sunday night main event, whereas Orton and Cody cannot make contact with each other, which means they cannot physically fight each other or touch each other until Sunday night main event. If that happens, Nick Aldis is promising that Orton and Cody would not be in the title picture moving forward. Um, as the show goes on, Cody and Randy go ahead and get into some more promo cutting. Randy goes ahead, tells Cody, "You have always been the good guy. You have always been the good guy." Um, he says that Cody Rhodes should be the American Daydream and not the American Nightmare due to Cody's good persona. And then he also talks about how Cody was the one that asked who is going to be the one that kills the legend of Randy Orton, right? Randy Orton's like a slimy type of person on a crazy, you know, wild. Just a couple words to name what that is of Randy Orton. And he says that Cody could not answer that. Um, Cody goes ahead and responds and says, "You can go ahead and chase all the titles, but just remember, you're going to always end up back towards me, and I am QB1." And he said QB1 will be the one to kill the legend of Randy Orton. And then at the end, we get a Paul Heyman reference when him saying, "This is not a prediction, this is a spoiler." So I know the WWE is teasing the Cody heel turn. Um, I personally don't know how I would feel seeing Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman together. I feel like that's about the only major star we have not seen with Paul Heyman, so I definitely can see them pulling that. But I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel like we would definitely see a couple more title reigns come out of Cody Rhodes with that. Um, but those two together, that would be kind of different. We did see we've seen a heel Cody in the past. Him having an actual manager would be kind of kind of insane. We have not seen Cody heel since he was in TNA, and when he was in TNA, he did not have that. So to see Cody and Paul Heyman together will be interesting if that's what WWE is teasing. Next, we did have a tag team match. The MFTs versus R Truth and Damian Priest for the tag team titles. Throughout the match, it was a solid match in my idea. There was some good back and forth. We did get high Q at ringside. They showed the War Raiders um, on the side a lot throughout the match. Just showing them watching the match. So I definitely see the War Raiders getting some time, chasing after the belts of whoever was the winner of this match. And the winner of the match was the MFTs taking the title and retaining. Towards the end of the match, we did see an intense moment where I personally thought we were going to get a heel turn of Damian Priest, but that did not happen, unfortunately. But going forward, we can expect to see the MFTs in more action, defending the tag team titles. I know we have the War Raiders coming out the gate, and we do have Shinsuke Nakamura and his new tag team partner as well coming into that fold. We did get next in the show. We did get a CM Punk and Randy Orton segment where Orton interrupted Punk backstage getting an interview, saying that I am coming. If you were to win this match, I am coming for number 15. So the WWE is possibly teasing a possible one-on-one match for the WWE Championship between CM Punk and Randy Orton. I would personally like to see that right now. That would be a good match. Um, if we know the last time we saw that match was the Flying RKO at WrestleMania. So definitely want to see that with as far as a more aggressive side, Randy Orton and current champion CM Punk. Next, we did get a backstage promotion with Tiffy and Chelsea. With Tiffy coming out the locker room preparing for her match, she was joined by Chelsea Green, who was apologizing to her for the actions that happened last week. As we know, we do have a new United States Women's Champion and JC Jane, which means that Tiffany is no longer the champion. This was due towards Tiffy busting her ribs. So Chelsea at the hands of Chelsea Green on accident. So we were getting Chelsea apologizing to Tiffy. Tiffy was very understanding and said, "Please do not interfere in my match tonight." Um, we the two walked past Paige, where Paige was telling Chelsea how much she saluted her um, for um, her speech last week for her retaining the title. Um, and then we have Fatal Influence coming up, talking to Paige, Chelsea, and Tiffy. Paige did say that she did want some gold back around her waist, and that they should beware for her coming. The next, we got a teaser of Blake Monroe before she had her match. She was talking in the crowd, cutting a heel promo where she attacked the fans of Toronto. So next we had the highly anticipated debut of Blake Monroe. What's a match versus Giulia. Um, at the start of the match, we did have Giulia get attacked by Blake. It started. It got more into the ring, where Blake and Julia had a back and forth fighting, where Blake dominating that interaction, and there was no match. The bell never rung, and we had Blake hitting the finisher to finish off the match, which now caused Blake to not have her debut, where she got out the ring and said, "I am only championship material." So interesting start for Blake Monroe. We are seeing her more on television. This was the first time I saw her come out to the ring. She was moving pretty great. So be on the lookout for this to see what's going to be her debut match. I'm sure we'll probably get one next week or the week after. Okay. Next, we had a segment between Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Tatum Paxley. Um, Backstage, they were interrupted by Jade, Meacham, and B-Fab, where um, Meacham decided to challenge Tatum Paxley to a match next week. So next week we will get the debut of Tatum Paxley on WWE SmackDown. All right, next segment we had Baron Corbin and Trick Williams. Trick Williams and Lil Yachty hit the stage, and Lil Yachty called out to have Baron Corbin come out to the ring, where these two um, were having a conversation back and forth. Trick Williams asked Baron Corbin for a rematch of the title, and he wanted it right then and there. Baron Corbin rejected the title rematch and said that Trick has had his share of rematches, um, and that he would like to not face him in the future. Also, we are getting the title back to where it originally was. The fur is coming off. Baron Corbin did not have the title on him tonight and clearly stated to Trick that the title was getting a haircut. I personally was not a fan of that U.S. title. It just looked a little furry to me. I don't know. Maybe on a women's title, but I wasn't a fan of that. Um, we did have Lil Yachty come up and hit Baron Corbin with the kendo stick, and then also with Trick Williams kicking him out the ring, where Baron Corbin did get the mic and say, I will give you a rematch at Sunday Night Event in your hometown, but Lil Yachty will have to face me in a match, and he will have to survive 5 minutes for you to get your rematch. Personally, I knew it was coming. I knew Lil Yachty was going to get a match. I just didn't know when it was going to come. I thought it was going to be against Trick Williams. So we will see Lil Yachty versus Baron Corbin for 5 minutes. If Lil Yachty is able to survive for 5 minutes, we would get Baron Corbin versus Trick. If Lil Yachty does not survive 5 minutes, we would not get Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin at Sunday night main event in Atlanta. But definitely saw this coming. That Lil Yachty will be used in Atlanta. I am interested to know how long we're going to get Lil Yachty um, being alongside Trick Williams on regular programming. So, if you guys will go ahead and put that in the comments section, how long do you guys think that Lil Yachty is going to continue being on WWE television on a regular basis? Let us know in the comments, right? All right. Next, we have Finn Balor. Um, we had Kevin Owens backstage. Kevin Owens was talking to Kathy Kelly about his upcoming match. Then appeared Finn Balor, who was talking to KO about why would you come back against WrestleMania when he had his triumphant return. Then again, Gunther appeared talking to Kevin Owens, saying that Finn Balor is not the person you need to worry about. You need to worry about me. Um, then off the segment, Gunther disappeared, which we got Finn Balor back still talking to Kevin Owens. Um, Finn tells KO, if you do win tonight, I will be waiting on the other side, prompting that we may see Kevin Owens and Finn Balor in the future. I definitely want to see that. Definitely, with the way Kevin Owens is looking good right now, and Finn Balor is getting back to that old form that he was in too as well. That would be a good match for WWE. Next we had Tiffany and Lash Legend. Tiffany faced off against Lash in a one-on-one match with Nia Jax on the side. They did go ahead and have a decent match. Tiffany was hurt. I do think that there might be a little bit of her being more hurt because there was a little bit of caution with handling her when it came to Last Legend. Last Legend could have threw her into the ring post, and she did not. She basically just like hit her up against the ring post. So I definitely see that there might be a little bit of actual injury for Tiffany. Um, the match was good, had a good match. I feel like it was in the contention for match of the night. And then we had in the end, Last Legend picked up the win clean against Tiffany Stratton. And then also following the match, we had Nia Jax do her signature flop on on Tiffany Stratton. which we knew was coming, where her and Lash beat up Tiffany. And then we also had Chelsea Green come to the aid with the kendo stick beating up Lash and Nia. So going forward, I'm interested to see where they're going to take this with Tiffany and Chelsea. Um, especially with Chelsea not being able to perform right now for a couple of weeks. Um, are we going to see Tiffany turn on Chelsea, or what's going to happen? Right. Um, Also, Last Legend looked pretty good in this match, so I do see her gaining some traction. I would like to see her in the U.S. title picture, so we can go ahead and get some more gold on her. Maybe get her up to the women's championship. Okay, now we're going to go to the main event between Kevin Owens and CM Punk. Kevin Owens came out to the match fired up, had the crowd going, energetic, electric. Where we had CM Punk come out to some boos. And began the match. The match almost was kicked off before the bell even rung with Punk hitting Kevin Owens with a slick shot. Them two going back and forth, pushing up against each other. Um, CM Punk got some boos by being introduced. He kind of was surprised by that. Throughout the match, I was kind of surprised how Punk played the heel role. He was doing a lot of like Hulk Hogan move, like uh what's it called, chants or whatever, with the little hand motions. Um, and we also had Kevin Owens was, of course, the baby face of the match. The two had it back and forth. Punk started off getting his behind whooped by Kevin Owens. And we also had Punk come back with his own moves. We did get a frog splash from Kevin Owens to Punk through the table. So we did get some table like PLE type moves. To me, it was a PLE type match for sure. At the end, we had Kevin Owens throw Punk into the referee twice, taking out the referee, resulting in a stunner to CM Punk for the 3 count with the referee out on the apron. This um, had gave the opportunity to Punk to recuperate while Kevin Owens was staring out to the apron, calling for the referee to get up. Punk hit his own, go to sleep with the referee still down, missed the 3 count. We had Sami Zayn come out to the ring and throw Punk into the ring post, throwing Punk back into the ring, where CM Punk was hit by the stunner again by Kevin Owens, with Sami Zayn throwing the referee into the ring for the 2 count. Then we had Sami Zayn throw the championship belt into the ring for Kevin Owens to use his advantage. Kevin Owens told CM Punk, "I am not going out this way. I'm not doing it this way." Threw the belt back to Sammy, resulting in Sammy hitting Kevin Owens with a blow to the head with the title, leading to CM Punk hitting the go to sleep for the 1, 2, 3 count for the win. That left me kind of shocked because honestly, I'm tired of seeing Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I feel like how many times do we need to see this? Um, let's go ahead and start something new, please, WWE. We do not need to see Kevin Owens back and facing Sami Zayn. We got that 2 years ago. Let's go ahead and have Kevin Owens face against some newer people. I was shocked to see Kevin Owens not win this match. There were times in the match I definitely felt like he was going to win. He was in Toronto. WWE has been on a hot streak on giving people the title wins in their home countries and cities. We saw Sami Zayn win it in his hometown. Drew McIntyre win it in his hometown. So it's been. I thought the writing was on the wall for that to happen. At the end of the match, with CM Punk hitting his Hulk Hogan taunt, Punk Hogan taunt, if you want to call it that. We did see Sami Zayn take the title and hit Punk with it over the head, um, which we saw Kevin Owens get back into the ring to get up towards Sammy, and Sammy did clock Kevin Owens with the title again. And then we had Sammy continue to hit Punk with the title, where Sammy clearly said, "You stole this title from me, so my justice is this coming back to me around my waist." Which the show ended from there. My honest thoughts about this SmackDown is that I believe it was one of the better SmackDowns that we've had in a very long time. We saw a lot of versatility, especially with this match between Punk and Kevin Owens. If you know me, I'm very critical of the way that Punk wrestles now, but I feel like he was very in tune in this match, keeping up pretty good. I do think that we are going to have a triple threat match going forward between Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and CM Punk. For that will determine the winner, who will be the champion moving forward for a couple of months. Um, but definitely a good build up to that match. Do we get it at Sunday Night Main Event? I don't know. But I do think that match is coming in the future. But overall, it was a great match of the night, of course. And with SmackDown, I'm just interested to see what happens forward, moving forward with SmackDown. Okay. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning into the show. If you have any comments you want to say about the show, go ahead and put them in the comment section. But do remember to like and post a comment on this video. Thank you guys very much for tuning in.